In this session, we will discuss about how to design synchronous 3-bit up and down counter using master slave JK flip-flop or D flip-flop. So, for SPPU students, this is a group B assignment number 9. Now, you can see that if there is a synchronous counter, then need to provide same clock to all the flip-flops. Now, it is time to use same flip-flops for both counting purpose, that is a up counter and down counter. Okay. So, you can use JK flip-flop or D flip-flop, also you can use the T flip-flop. Now, for that I have done one major change, that is I have used the mode control. If this M is equal to 0, our counter will count the up values. If this M is equal to 1, it will count the down values. Okay. So, before that we will see the states of up and down counter. Okay, states of up and down counter. Now, consider initially states of counter that are 0 0 0, this is 3-bit, this is first state, second state is 0 0 1, third state 0 1 0, then fourth step 0 1 1, then next state 1 0 0, next state 1 0 1, next state 1 1 0, and next state 1 1 1, and it is again going to the. So, you can see this is the state diagram of up counter. So, it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, after 7 the counter will reset at 0. So, you can say this is the behavior or function of up counter, because the counter values are incrementing. So, that this is a up counter. Now, what about down counter? In down counter, the counting value, it starts from highest value. Now, from these states we have highest value, that is a 1 1 1. Okay. Now, in down counter, first value becomes your 7, then it is a going to the 6, again 6 is going to the 5, 5 to 4, 4 to 3, 3 to 2, and 2 to 1, and 1 to 0, and 0 to again 7. So, you can see internal arrows are for down counter, and external arrows for up counter, and these are states of up and down counter. So, to manage both the counting, up counting and down counting, we need to use control input M. So, you can decide if M is equal to 0, you can use for up counting, and M is equal to 1, it is for down counting. It is for down counting. it is for down counting. Now, you can see these are states of up and down counter. External arrow represents the up counter and internal arrow represents the down counter. So, control input we have taken, that is a m equal to 0 for up counting and m equal to 1 for the down counting. Now, let us see how to design this type of counter. So, in this case we have used okay. So, we have m is equal to 0, state number 1, that is a 0, next state would be 0 0 1. If there is a state 0 0 1, next state is 0 1 0, then next state of 2 is 3, that is a 0 1 1, next state of 3 is 4, that is a 1 0 0, next state of 1 0 0 4 is 5, that is a 1 0 1, and next state of 5 is a 6 1 1 0, and next state of 6 is 7, that is a 1 1 1, and next state of 7 is 0 0 0. So, this is about up counter. In the down counter, after 0, next state is 1 1 1, after 1, next state is now you can see 0 0 is a present state, next state of the down counter is a 1 1 1. If there is a 0 0 1 is a present state, next state is a 0 0 0. If there is a 2, next state is a 1 0 0 1. If there is a 3, next state in down, that is a 0 1 0. If there is a 4, then next state is 3, that is a 0 1 1. If there is a 5, next state is a 4, that is a 1 0 0. If there is a 6, next state is a 1 0 1. If there is a 7, next state is a 1 1 0. So, in this case we have written m equal to 0 from 0 to 7. Okay, you can see from 0 to 7 I have taken m is equal to 0, and from 8 to 15 I have taken m is equal to 1. So, 1 is for down counting and 0 is for up counting, and this QC, QB and QA, these are present state, and QC star, QB star and QA star, these are next state. So, based on this logic I have completed columns that are QC star, QB star and QA star. Okay. Now, it is a time to fill the inputs for T flip flop. It is a time to fill input for the T flip flop. Now, we have QC is a present state and QC star is a next state. Then I have to write TC values. Okay. If there is a no change in the present and next, then I will write 0 here, and if there is a change in present and next, then I will write here 1, because TC is a C flip flop which is a type of toggle. So, when input are different, then output is 1, if input are same, then output is a 0. In short, I can write here QC is equal to 0 and QC star is equal to 0. So, TC should be 0, because there is a no change in QC and QC star. Present state is same as a next state. So, I can write here 0. Similarly, for next state, that is a QC is equal to 0 and QC star is equal to 0, I will write here 0. In 0 1, there is a change in state. So, present state is here 0 and next state is also 0, then write 0. Okay, after that we have QC is equal to 0 and QC star is equal to 1, then I will write here 1, because there is a change in state. Present state is a 0 and next state is a 1. So, I will write here 1. After that 1 is there, I will write 0. After that 1 is there is no change, then I will write 0. 1 I will write 0 here for the TC. Same for down counter, 1 0 1 is there. Okay. For the down counter, you can see QC is 0 and QC star is equal to 1, change in state, then write 1 here. After that 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0 1 1 0. Okay. Similarly, you can do this for QB and QB star, 0 0 0 0 1 0 here, 1 is a 0 1, change, write 1 1 1 0 1 1 1 0 1, then 0 0 0 0 1 1, then 1 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 and 1 1 0. So, you can see this in TB column we have 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 and 1 0 1 0 1 0 and 1 0. Okay. Similarly, for TA we have 0 1 1 is there TA. So, you can see this QA is a 0, QA star is equal to 1, then write here 1, then 1 0 change, so write 1, 0 1 change, write 1, 1 0 change, write 1, 0 1 change, write 1, 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1, then 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 0 1 1 and 1 0 1. So, in TA column we all have received what? All TA should be 1, TB 0 1 0 1 and TC 0 0 1 0 0 1 for the up counter, and for the down counter 1 0 0. Okay. So, you can see these are the inputs we have found by using the present state of flip flops and next state of the flip flops. Okay. You can see the inputs M, QC, QB, QA, QC star, QB star, QA star, okay. Then TC, TB and TA, okay. Based on QC, present state and next state, we have written the value for the TC, okay. If there is a change in toggle, then write 1, if there is a no change in present and next, then write 0. This is a simple way to remember the logic. We are using this from this row, this is for down counting and this is for up counting. This is for up counting. Okay. Now, for this we have to take K maps for TA, TB and TC. TA, TB and TC. Okay, we have three K-maps we need to take. Okay, and that are 4 variable K-map. M, QC, QB and QA. Okay, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1 and 1 0, right? 0 0 0 1 1 1 and 1 0. Okay, same K-map we have to take for TB as well. Okay, so TB, M, QC, QB and QA. Okay, zero 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 one 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 zero, 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Okay, and for TC also we have to take K-map TC, M, QC, QB and QA. Okay, 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0, 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 0. Okay, so you can see here we have inputs M, QC, QB and QA, M, QC, QB and QA, and we have to find the equation for TA, TB and TC. So these are K-maps for TA. Okay, now I am going to insert the values of TA into the K-map. So values, you can use that table. Values are 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0, then 1 1 0 0 0 0 0. So in this case you can pair these two adjacent cells, okay, and these two adjacent cells. Okay, so you can get equation TC okay, TC is equal to, okay, first of all I will solve the K-map for TC. TC is equal to group 1 plus group 2. So let us say this is the group 1 and this is our group 2. Okay, now equation for group 1 is M bar QB QA plus M QB bar QA bar is equal to this equation M bar QB QA plus M QB bar QA bar. Okay, now this is the equation of TC. Now equation for TB, I am directly writing the values 0 1 1 0, 0 1 1 0, 1 0 0, 1 1 0 0 1. So, you can form the group of these 4 adjacent cells plus these adjacent cells and these adjacent cells. Okay. Now, equation we are getting that TB is equal to m bar QA plus MQA plus is equal to M XOR QA. Okay, M XOR QA. Now, we will see the equation for TA. Now, for TA we have all ones present in the column. So, that I am writing ones in K-map cells. So, you can make group of these all cells. So, equation for TA is equal to 1. It means that logic 1 is provided to TA. Now, you can see the equations. TA is equal to 1. So, I am connecting this TA is equal to 1. Now, we have TB is equal to M bar QA plus MQA and TC is equal to M bar QB A QA plus M QB bar QA. So, just I have connected TA is equal to logic 1. Now, I have kept the space for attaching the combination circuit to the TB. So, TB is equal to M bar QA and MQA. So, for that, first of all you have to consider M control input, which has two values. One is a direct value M and second is a inverted value. Okay. Now, see for TB is equal to our equation M bar QA. So, this is the QA and this is the M bar. Okay. OR gate is used. Okay. Plus MQA. MQA means this M and QA connected to the OR gate and OR gate is connected to the TB. Okay. So, this is your M bar QA and this is your M QA bar. MQA bar. Okay. So, this is the QA bar. So, QA bar is connected to the next AND gate. Now, for this TC there is a OR gate, okay, and QB is connected to the AND with this OR gate, also QB bar and this is connected to the AND gate which is connected here. Okay. So, in this way we are forming the input for TA, TB and TC. So, this is your 3-bit synchronous up/down counter using T flip flop.